you done. Pinky Boo! Pinky babies! Put your jumper on you. That's you done. That's you done. Right, who's ready for their little leads to be put on? Should we go and put your leads on? Yeah, wait there then, let me go and put your leads on. Who's first? Stop it. Stop it. We've got all the pups out. We've got Binky Boo over there. We've got the pups here. And then me and Crispian are wearing our Christmas presents. We're looking like real Wallies. We've turned into that couple that actually wear the same jackets out when they dog walk. She gives up walking now, so we actually have to go out with a bag so that she can just go in the bag halfway through. And that is because she was born with a completely blind eye, and then I think the other eye has partial sight, and she has a little bit of deafness too. So she loves to come out for a walk with all of the dogs, but she only wants to kind of walk a little bit, have a sniff, and then she gives up. She sort of has enough. So we take the little doggy bag with us, as you can see, and then we carry it the rest of the way because she still likes to see all the sights. I mean, see as much as she can see, but she likes to smell all the sights and everything. So we just look like the weirdest couple ever as we walk along with the pups. This is what I'm wearing to work today. I've got a skirt on. It's got all little goldy flecks in it. And the skirt has tiny bits of pink in it. And I've just pulled out the colour with the top. That's a really good tip actually. If you've got some trousers or a skirt at home and you're not sure what colour to wear with it, just really have a look at what colours are in the print. I've pulled the colour out with the jumper, but you could put a green with it, you could put black with it, you could put green with it. And as ever, I always toughen up anything girly with some chunky, bit more masculine boots. It makes me feel a little bit less girly. If I was to untuck this and wear it like that, I mean, it still looks quite cute, but I think putting it in a little tuck, a little front tuck, and then zhooshing it over just creates a bit more shape to the otherwise shapeless jumper. I've curled my hair today. I'll show you the one I use all the time. I mean, it needs to drop down a little bit. I don't normally curl it. I've been just scrunching it, but the colour that I use is this. It was really inexpensive. It's Remington silk. I don't know if, I mean, this is quite old now. It was like 25 quid. It wasn't expensive, and as ever, nothing is affiliated or sponsored by anyone. But you can see here how the wand gets quite thin, and that is good for curling short hair, or if you're someone that has very fine straight hair and finds that the curls don't stay in too well, if you give your hair a little bit of hairspray and use a wand such as this that is quite thin, the curls will stay in a bit longer. They'll be a bit tighter to start with, but they'll drop throughout the day and look a little bit more relaxed. So I've done that to my hair today, and me and Katie are going to film today.
It's all happening in the office.
It's all happening. Everyone else has gone on lunch. This always happens.
People do actually work here.
People do work here. Everyone goes on lunch, and then, well, I usually walk the dogs, but the dogs aren't in work with me today. Katie, you always like to have lunch and have a little catch up.
Downtime for me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice to catch up with everybody, but I quite like it as my little quiet time.
And it's a chance to do a bit of life admin, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially when you've got kids.
Yeah, I did loads yesterday actually.
Can we just, your lunch looks really healthy. Katie, talk me through your lunch.
Well, it's actually from my friend told me about this. Bone broth. Sorry, vegetarian and vegan as yourself, Katie. But I made a chicken bone broth, so I just put it in a pressure cooker, just chicken bones, carcasses, in a pressure cooker for 2 hours, and it becomes this amazing, really rich broth. and it's really good because it's very high in collagen, so it's very good for your joints and your skin.
Ooh, and what else is in there?
I've put just some bits of chicken and some spinach in there just for a little. I'm trying to be a bit healthier after Christmas, but I've still got little extras. But
brilliant.
You know,
is that
let's
focus on that for now.
And my water.
Yes.
Come back to me in 2 weeks. I'll have like a McDonald's.
This could be one of those ASMR videos, you know, where you do all the sounds. What are we doing today, Katie?
Well, we're going to be doing a little video about one of our favourite products this month.
It's a new product, isn't it?
It's a new product.
It's a new hand-picked must-have. So I'm going to put in what makes me happy, and it's going to be Crispian. I really enjoy setting myself goals, and I don't think you need to set yourself goals at the start of the year. I think you could set yourself goals at any point of the year. For me, having something to aim for makes me feel like I'm being productive, and being productive makes me just feel a little bit more like I've got my life a bit more sorted, even if I haven't. So how I set myself goals is, and this is like general goals, is I will reverse engineer. So I will start by writing down what makes me feel happy, and then I will look at setting myself goals that enable me to have more time to do more of what makes me happy. So one of my things that makes me feel happy is filming with Katie. It's a new thing I've started doing. Last year, I filmed some videos with Katie and I really enjoyed it. So one of my goals for this year is going to be to make more films with Katie.
Hi, Bamboo. My little girl, my little pudding. Pinky Bezos. Happy New Year.
Crispian,
Yes.
have you got any New Year's goals?
Sometimes I like to have a word.
So the word inspires your year. So you
The
choose a
word
word for the
inspires,
year. So
yeah.
yours is nature.
Nature, that can get me outside. So let's choose nature for the year, that we can say, right, let's go to a few more sort of like parks or national trusts and get outside a little bit more, or do a bit more walking and go and see things, which is quite nice.
We're putting into practice Crispian's goals for the year, and of course we always take the dogs out for a walk, but I think it's really nice sometimes just to explore new walks and places that, you know, perhaps you haven't been before, because when you go for a walk in a new place, I think you get more inspired, and I think you get more moments of awe in terms of seeing new things and seeing different trees and seeing different parts of nature. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've loved making it for you, and do let me know if you'd like to see more of this kind of content. And I'll see you soon in another video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Bye.